Karen, let's just have a little word about the possible investment that will be brought in to Worsley by Forest Park.
Right, so we're talking about hospitality. 30 days, that's what he says the racecourse is going to be open, but they're only going to be part-time jobs. I mean, the one that they should be concentrating on is down at Bolton, at the Red Stadium. They're going to be full-time permanent jobs.
Despite an objection from the Highways Agency, they've actually they're not objecting to plans now. And what's your reaction to that?
Well, we were a bit horrified about that because, I mean, if you'd have been here an hour before, this road was all blocked up.
Can you just go into a little bit of detail about exactly what the problem is with the traffic plans at Junction 13 and the M60?
So they're going to bring the traffic off onto Junction, from Junction 13. Now we all know we've got traffic coming from the M62, which has to go on, and then before that you've got the traffic that's coming from out of Salford. So the traffic is always backed up. 20,000 people are going to come to one of the racecourse meetings, and it's been made a single lane because it's too dangerous for it to be a two-lane entrance onto that motorway. And the only way you can go south is at this junction. They're saying you can use Patrickcroft railway station, you could use Eccles, but we've got to get them from Patrickcroft. I don't know whether you've been to Patrickcroft railway station, but small, tiny.
Yeah. Now, the group that you run with your husband, Rage, Residents Against Greenbelt Erosion, as I understand it, you now need £25,000 in legal fees.
Just to have the barrister there for 3 days out of the 20-odd days that it's going to be running for 3 weeks. We can only afford him to be there for 3 days. We can only afford the highways expert to be there for 3 days, and that's costing over £20,000. And they've looked at it and realised that this is the largest piece of greenbelt we've got in Salford. As long as it takes, we will win this battle. Peel should realise that this is the worst scheme that they've ever put forward. I've been involved in Peel. I'm involved on planning with the Media City. We get on very well. This is not right, and Mr. Whittaker, if you watch this, please think again, because it's just not right for the area.
Hello, this is Tom Rodgers for Salford Online. Now, in that last report you may have heard quite a lot of traffic noise in the background. The interview actually took place 30 or 40 metres away from the road on Worsley Green. Karen Garrido herself counted 1,400 cars trying to make it onto the M60 motorway at Junction 13 in an hour on a normal Wednesday afternoon. Take that between 4 and 7 and the number goes up to nearly 4,000 cars. Imagine on a race day that number doubling or more likely tripling. Imagine the amount of chaos it would bring to this relatively quiet and peaceful area of Salford.